2019 NASCAR Wheel and Euro Series gets underway with the NASCAR Grand Prix of Spain in Valencia on the 14th and 15th of April. Last year, fans flocked in their thousands to soak up the sun and see some pure racing, some NASCAR racing. Claim the first wins of the year? Who is going to stand on the top of the podium? Welcome along to Valencia to Circuit Ricardo Tormo for rounds 1 and 2 of the 2019 NASCAR Wheel and Euro Series. This circuit has held the season opening rounds since the 2014 season and always brings in the crowds to enjoy the sunshine and some pure NASCAR racing. There'll be 4 races over the weekend, 2 for Elite 1, which is for pro drivers, and 2 for the Elite 2 drivers, which are the young and the amateur drivers. Well, the car's already on the grid for the first Elite 1 race of the weekend, and the fans taking the opportunities to get up close to some of the stars. That includes 3 times former champion returning to his home NASCAR Grand Prix around this 4-kilometre, 2.5-mile circuit. 18 laps will be the race distance, and it was the returning 3 times champion, the most successful man, Ander Villarino, that popped the car onto pole position in the qualifying session. Alongside him is double former champion, the Frenchman Luca Lasserre, and it's back-to-back champion, number 54, Alan Day, in the yellow car that sits there on row number 2. And he will have for company Stinis Longines, a former Elite 2 champion. Buckle up, everybody. We're about to go green for the first time this year in the NASCAR Wheel and Euro Series, up towards the start-finish line. And the green flag flies now. We're away and racing at Circuit Ricardo Tormo. It looks as though it's a good start from Ander Villarino as they head up towards turn number 1, which is the left-hander at Aspar. He's going to take up the lead of the race. Luca Lasserre, Alan Day and Stinis Longines all battling it out for second position. It looks as though everybody is safely through the first corner, but it is Villarino that leads. Stinis Longines looking for second place. He squeezes his way through and past the back-to-back champion, the yellow Cal racing machine in the hands of Alan Day, down into third position, but everybody is safely through the first couple of corners as they sprint their way around the circuit. Villarino a little bit sideways coming out of Nico Triol, which is turn number 4, and as he starts to head uphill towards Angel Nieto, which is the 6th corner here, the left-hander, they are side by side, Alan Day and Stinis Longines, for second position into and out of the corner. Luca Lasserre is looking as though he is ready to pounce as well. He sits there in third position at the wheel of the Mitsubishi Chevrolet, but out front it's the Racing Engineering Ford Mustang that leads side by side for second place. Stinis Longines as we ride on board with Alan Day, the Israeli, the double champion, the back-to-back champion, looking to squeeze his way through, and he's made it stick. He is through and into second position. Longines is down into third place now, as all of the time with that squabbling pulling away is our race leader, Ander Villarino. There's Alexander Graf. He's having a great little fight with Ruben Garcia Jr., who's been racing in the Mexican Peaks Series, and he's over here this weekend. He's a double former champion in that. And here is that fight still for second and third position. Stinis Longines looking to try and pull a move. Can he squeeze his way through? Yes, he's back through. A great move, but can he hang on to it on the charge up towards the next corner? It looks as though he can. He just gets across the nose of Alan Day, and that puts the PK Car Sport Chevrolet in the hands of the Belgian driver, now back up into second position. It's another great fight that's going on as well. Runner-up in last year's champion, the Frenchman, number 3, Fred Gabion, for RDV competition, fighting away with the junior trophy champion from last year, Loris Hazemans, and it looks as though Hazemans has got the inside line as they head up towards turn number 2, which is Douin, and there's not a great deal the Frenchman could do about that. Great little squabbles all the way down through the order. Even behind them, Francisco Cini is busy squabbling away with Christophe Bouchou, and trying to get in on the mix as well is the number 32 car in the hands of ex-Formula 1 world champion and, of course, Champ Car champion and Indy 500 winner, Jacques Villeneuve, who is joining us for the 2019 season. Can Bouchou, Formula 1 winner, squeezes way at the inside of Francisco Cini? Yes, the Deck-Sweck DF1 machine goes through to take up the place, and now all of a sudden at the front, it looks as though Ander Villarino has been caught. Stinis Longines is right with him. Wherever you look, there are battles going on. Alexander Graf under pressure. Francisco Cini has got Jacques midfield of trying to squeeze his way up the inside. A great move as he dives on the brakes as late as he possibly can. Takes the place away. Ander Villarino still in the lead of the race. He is the most successful driver ever in the NASCAR Whelen Euro Series. 3 times a champion, already with 20 wins under his belt. And this is going to be win number 21 of his career and his 5th victory at his home NASCAR Grand Prix of Spain. Villarino comes through to claim the win with Stinis Longines in 2nd place and Alan Day completing the top 3. So Ander Villarino heads towards victory lane. Let's hear from our winner.
I've been lucky. Luckily, we have continued to keep the pace. We have won the race. That's fantastic for me. It's my 5th win in Valencia in Euro NASCAR. My 8th win in every series I've raced here. Thanks to the racing engineering team. They've done a very good car. Even if at the end I couldn't, some turns it was very tough, but I'm extremely happy. Thanks to the team, thanks to Euro NASCAR for allowing me to come back. I'm more than happy in this championship, and I don't know what it will be tomorrow, but now I'm the happiest man on earth.
Great to hear from the winner as he celebrates on the top step of the podium here at Circuit Ricardo Tormo with Stinis Longines and Alan Day. In the junior trophy for drivers under 25 years of age, Nicola Rocca came through to claim top honours. And in the Challenger Trophy for bronze and silver graded drivers, it was the Finnish driver Henri Tuomala that came through to take the win. Year on year, the crowds flock in their thousands to Circuit Ricardo Tormo just outside of Valencia to enjoy not just all of the on-circuit action, but all of the other entertainment that goes on off-track as well. And that theme continues as we travel around Europe. As part of the NASCAR family, the Euro Series is also involved with the driver exchange program. And over from America to race for the 2nd year on the trot was Jennifer Jo Cobb. Let's hear her thoughts on the Euro Series.
It's a true dream to be able to come overseas and race, and the NASCAR Whelen Euro Series gives so many opportunities for not only European drivers to be introduced to NASCAR and possibly to come race in the U.S., but we're trying to show U.S. drivers how fun it is to race in Europe. So I'm very grateful and very excited. And of course, Valencia is my only NASCAR Whelen Euro Series track. So coming back and having some familiarity, it's really, really fun.
Our first race of the season for the Elite 2 division will shortly get underway for the NASCAR Whelen Euro Series. And in changes to the regulations for this year, they will have a slightly shorter race, 15 laps for the Elite 2 division, but they got an extra 10 minutes of qualifying. And in that qualifying session, it was the American driver Myatt Snyder, who's a regular in the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series, that qualified on pole position. Alongside him on the front row of the grid is where we see the Swiss driver Giorgio Maggi, and it was another American, Andre Castro, who was joined by Martin Dubeck on row number 2. So we're about to get the Elite 2 division underway for the first time this year. Buckle up, everybody. We go green as the cars charge their way over the start-finish line and up towards the left-hander at Aspar for the first time. There's number 90, Scott Jeffs, the new British driver in the championship this year, racing for Brax, but it is Myatt Snyder that leads the race. Andre Castro is coming back, though, on the brakes as they head up towards Dewan for the first time. A little bit of nudging further back down through the field, but everybody is still safely through the first couple of corners, and sideways coming out of turn number 4, Myatt Snyder really lit up the rears there, which has allowed his fellow countryman Andre Castro to try and squeeze his way through, and he has. He's taken the lead of the race on the way up to Angel Nieto, which is the 6th corner here. Over the start-finish line, they'll go side by side again as Myatt Snyder tries to fight back. Max Lancer is there in 3rd place. It looks as though in 4th at the moment. It's Giorgio Maggi that sits there in 4th, and we are still side by side as they head up towards turn number 2, doing for the 2nd time. On the high side, all the way around the outside, is Myatt Snyder. Andre Castro hanging on to the inside line. Max Lancer is now side by side with Giorgio Maggi, and Maggi's going to go through. The number 50 Hendrix Ford looks to try and take 3rd place, but looks as though Max Lancer is having none of it. Then he runs a little bit wide coming out of the corner, and it will allow Maggi, I think, to go through. Yeah, He gains the place, as we can see, battles all the way down through the order. Florin Venturi, we ride on board, throws one up the inside, gets past Justin Kuntz and gains the position. The Frenchman, who was runner-up in the championship last year, and now it looks as though Martin Dubec is attacking Max Lancer. He's got the inside line, and Venturi here might be able to squeeze another place, possibly. 4 cars all busy squabbling away. Martin Dubec at the front of the queue, Justin Kuntz at the back of the queue, and problems at turn number 14 as spin and as contact, and that is Jesse Vartian and Freddie Hemberg that got together. They bring about the safety car, which peels its way into the pit lane once the incident is cleared, and we get the race back underway once more, almost 3 wide this time, heading up towards the braking area for Aspar, the very fast left-hander, and Max Lancer is under attack here as Bert Longines, returning to the championship, finished 6th in the Elite 1 division a few years ago, looks to try and squeeze his way through. A bit of bumping and boring further back, but nothing untoward, and it does look as though at the moment everything is well and truly under control for Andre Castro as he works his way up towards the braking area for turn number 14 for the final time, and Myatt Snyder looks up the inside. There's contact between the pair of them, and Giorgio Maggi is perfectly placed to sneak his way through past the 2 Americans and claim his first ever win in the NASCAR Whelen Euro Series. He might not have led for long, but he led for the important part. Vittorio Gorelli comes through and finishes in 2nd place from 12th on the grid, and Martin Dubec will round out the podium. So Giorgio Maggi, the number 50 Hendricks car, will head towards victory lane. Let's hear from our race winner.
Well, I had a bad start and I lost already 2 positions. I managed to get 1 back, and then I tried to attack the third one, the second one, but I couldn't find a way around him, so I let some gap and yeah, just went careful on the tires because I saw them fighting. So I thought, okay, I take third and maybe get a good result tomorrow with good tires, but yeah, we're lucky. I feel very happy. Well, it was a little bit of luck, but at the end it worked out. Win is a win.
Happy looking drivers on the podium, but the happiest of all is first-time race winner Giorgio Maggi. As well as claiming the race win, the rookie trophy also went to Giorgio Maggi as he's in his first year of racing. The legend trophy went the way of the Mishi Motors car of Mirko Schultis, and the lady trophy went the way of Ariana Casoli.
Good morning and welcome to Autodromo di Franciacorta.
Welcome to for round 6 of the 2000. Welcome to Circuit Zolder for the final round. The lights go out, the green flag flies. It's all very tight up towards turn 1. Oh, it's close and there's contact. They're side by side. When the checkered flag falls and the race is done, there's always time for celebrations.